Hey everyone, this is Towelliee with TGN bringing you back to the mist of Pandaria. Beta. We are here in the Heart of Fear on the second boss, Blade Lord Towelliee. Few abilities here. He throws a tornado in a certain player's direction, and that tornado just kind of sits there, flaming around, lying around, flying around, swirling around. What's the correct word? Fucking swirling around. And he does a few other abilities. We'll go through them one by one. So he'll target a random member and he'll throw a tornado in your direction. That tornado is going to stay there for the rest of the fight. It's just going to keep spinning. They're spinning. And he also targets a certain member and does like a quick, I guess, shadow step. And if anyone's standing next to you, you all take about bleed damage. It's about 130,000 damage. You'll see him right now. He'll shadow step to someone really quick, then go right back to the tank. There you go, right there, and right back to the tank. And he does an ability called Unseen Strike. Basically, you have to all stack on the person with the little red marker on their head. That's fucking easy. And then you're pretty much spreading out 2 million damage throughout the entire raid. So everyone takes about 200,000 damage. You can, put up a barrier. You can have cooldowns. You should probably have druids in the raid. Do a trank right after that's over. You can have rallying cry from the warriors. A bunch of shit that can help you during this fight. And he also has a stacking debuff on the tank that I think it's called Unrelenting Strikes. And the more that stacks, the more damage you take. You get increased damage. And as you can see, we do a tank swap. Now, what you want to do for this boss is you want to kind of spread him out throughout the room. You want to kind of contain the tornadoes. So we started off on the right side of the room and we worked our way to the opposite side. He has about 130 million HP, which, like I said, the fight damage-wise is tuned perfectly fine. But in terms of actual HP for a 10-man boss, I think 130 might be a little bit too much, but we're not even in raid gear, so we don't know what the final numbers are. But as you can see, we're gonna kind of kite tank him around the room. What we did is every 2 unseen strikes we move him. So there you go, unseen strike. Everyone stacks on the person with the red marker on their head, and that's pretty much it. That's the fight. It gets pretty funny and interesting at the end, though. I think when he hits 20%, you'll see what happens. It's pretty cool. But other than that, let's see. Targets a random member, throws a tornado their way, does 130 nature damage, get out of the way. He shadow steps toward somebody. When he shadow steps toward that person, he does about 130,000 bleed damage to that person and anyone around them in 8 yards, so spread out. You also don't want to spread out too much, because between the unseen strike and when the ability goes off, you only have about 5 seconds to stack up and absorb the damage. So we had some wipes where the range were standing all over the fucking room, and we couldn't get them to stack in time, and that caused issues. So that's pretty much it for Blade Lord Towelliee. I mean, straightforward fight, couple of abilities that you have to worry about, nothing insane, and that is it. Now at about, I think, 20%, we're going to move him from this area. If your DPS is really good, you should probably kill him at around this point. But like I said, I'm running with pugs, and even though this pug was pretty damn good, it's still not, top-end DPS, mid-max kind of shit. And there you go, I get thrown into the unseen strike also throws people in different directions, so you don't want to get caught in those tornadoes. And right here, we get a small buff. For some reason, Blizzard put a buff in this hallway that makes you get 3 million damage. But we already had the boss killed at this point, whether we would have had that buff or not. We don't get it yet. It'll happen in a few seconds. You'll see my HP go from 513,000 to 3 million. And it was only for a few seconds. So once he hits about 20%, I think it is, at first we were like, what is going on? So here we go, unseen strike, bam, in that direction. He's going to do this thing where he gets to one corner of the room, and he puts tornadoes in your path. There he is. I think he's going to do it right now. There you go. See, so he takes you, and he puts you on the complete opposite side of the room. And now what do you have to do? You have to get to him. That's all you got to do. So start dodging these tornadoes. Okay, I'm done. So if you get caught in the tornadoes like that, basically you get pulled back a few He does a little bit of damage. So I think the point is you want to get to him, you want to get past the tornadoes, and then you basically just want to burn him down. And we didn't get him on this first try. He is doing a whirlwind attack, but the whirlwind attack is not doing any damage to us because we're on the side of the room that's giving us the 3 million HP and like an insane amount of health regen. So he switches sides from one side of the room to the other, and that's pretty much the fight. Once we get to the other side, we kill him, and that is your Blade Lord Towelliee. And this, once again, folks, is the Heart of Fear instance. It's one of the new raids in Mr. Pandaria. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. Yes, that is Thunder Fury, and yes, it is scaling currently with the other gear, only for beta testing. Only for beta testing. It's like the top fucking comment. So come check us out at twitch.tv/Towelliee. I'm doing all beta raids. Anytime there is a beta raid, you'll see it on my live stream. Mount runs with the fans, always giving away prizes, always having some fun, playing different MMOs, tanking different MMOs. Thank you for watching. Towelliee.com, youtube.com/Console Crusader. This has been Towelliee with TGN. Double chest pound. Peace. This video is part of the Way movement. We lay it out for you to play it out. To find out more, head to tgn.tv. Peace.